delivering quality education, expanding access to learning, serving learners' learning needs, tackling challenges of the present time, supporting every learner's dream, reaching young Tagumeños where they are today. From the music capital of the Philippines, advancing in the challenge of distance learning, the official TV-based instruction of DepEd Tagum City, bringing you quality education straight to your home. Plug yourself in. This is DepEd TV. Tara na!
Good day, learners! Welcome to another lesson full of knowledge, skills, and experience. I am your teacher, Jevin Dumagat from La Filipina National High School. Join me as we start another fun and exciting lesson in TLE. Make sure that you are comfortably seated and be ready with your paper and pen for note-taking. Welcome to another lesson in Cookery A. Let's read first the objectives. At the end of the lesson, you are expected to first, define what is markup. Second, calculate peso markup. And third, calculate percentage markup based on cost, which lead us to our most essential learning competency. Carry out measurements and calculations in required tasks. Have you tried selling items or food like baked cookies or goodies? How do you compute your markup? To assess your knowledge on this topic, let us try to answer the following questions to check how much do you know about calculating markup. Are you ready, students? Let's start! This time, you will identify the correct answer to the following questions. Number 1. It is the difference between how much an item costs you and how much you sell that item for. Letter A, markup. Letter B, percentage. Letter C, cost. The correct answer is letter A, markup. Number 2, the baked cookies cost 4 pesos each. If you sell it for 6 pesos, how much did you add as your profit? Letter A, 3 pesos. Letter B, 2 pesos. Letter C, 1 peso. The correct answer is letter B, 2 pesos. Number 3. The cost of a chocolate brownie is 6 pesos if you buy it from your favorite bake shop. Your friend is selling brownies for 8 pesos each. How much was added to the price you usually pay from your favorite bake shop? Letter A, 1 peso. Letter B, 3 pesos. Letter C, 2 pesos. The correct answer is letter C, 2 pesos. Did you get a perfect score? If yes, thumbs up! You have successfully answered our pretest. Do you plan to build a small business? Well then, this lesson will help you in calculating your profit. Of course, the reason why you have a business is for you to be able to earn a profit. In business, you have to secure that you are earning rather than spending. But before we proceed to our discussion, let us first define the following terms.
Markup is the difference between how much an item costs you and how much you sell that item for. In short, this is your profit per item. Any person working in business or retail will find the skill of being able to calculate markup percentage very valuable. Markup percentage is defined as the increase on the cost price. The markup sales are expressed as a percentage increase as to try and ensure that the company can receive the proper amount of gross profit. Buying price or cost refers to the original price of the item when you bought it. Selling price refers to how much you want to sell that item you bought. Profit is defined as your financial gain, especially the difference between the amount earned and the amount spent in buying, operating, or producing something.
Let us proceed to our discussion. Markups are normally used in retail or wholesale business, as it is an easy way to price item when a store contains several different goods. There is no ideal markup or standard markup. However, you may use the following. First is the fast markup, and the second is the keystone pricing. Fast markup, from the word itself, fast, this is where you easily set an exact amount you want to add to your cost or buying price.
For example, your buying price or cost is 13 pesos each. Then the peso markup is 5 pesos each. Therefore, your retail price is 18 pesos each. Another is keystone pricing. This is setting percentage either 50% or 100% to the buying price or cost. Let's see the examples. This is what happens when you add 50% or half of the buying price. Buying or cost price is 10 pesos. Peso markup, 50% of the buying or cost is 5 pesos. The retail price will be 15 pesos. This is what happens when you add 100% of doubling the buying price or cost. Buying or cost price, 10 pesos. Peso markup, 100% of the buying or cost, 10 pesos. Retail price, 20 pesos. Let's now proceed in calculating the percentage markup. So how do we do this? Get your pen and paper and follow the steps in calculating percentage markup. Are you ready? Let's start. First step to get the percentage markup is to calculate the peso markup. This is how you calculate peso markup. Simply subtract your buying price from your selling price. Use this formula for peso markup. Selling price minus buying price is equal to peso markup. For example, the buying price of your Spanish bread is 10 pesos and you sell it with a selling price of 15 pesos. To get the price markup, subtract the buying price, which is 10 pesos, from the selling price, which is 15 pesos. The peso markup is 5 pesos each. Selling price 15 pesos. Buying price 10 pesos. Peso markup 5 pesos. Now you try to calculate the peso markup on your own by answering the problem below. Rika bought slices of cake which cost 15 pesos each. He will sell it to his classmates for 20 pesos per slice. How much is the markup? The correct answer is 5 pesos. Using the formula, selling price 20 pesos minus buying price 15 pesos is equal to 5 pesos markup.
Did you get it right? Good job! Let's proceed to the second step. The second step is to calculate the percentage markup based on cost. Remember, cost refers to the original price of the item you bought, and selling price is the price of the item you intended it to be sold to others, and percentage markup refers to increase on the cost price, expressed as a percentage increase. To calculate percentage markup based on cost, this is what you're going to do.
Let's try to answer this problem. The loaf bread you bought cost 45 pesos. You want to sell it for 50 pesos per loaf. How much is the percentage markup based on cost? Remember, the first step is to calculate the peso markup. Let us use the formula. Selling price minus cost or buying price is equal to peso markup. 50 pesos minus 45 pesos is equal to the peso markup is 5 pesos. Next, let's calculate the percentage markup based on cost. Divide the cost or buying price, which is 45 pesos, to the markup, which is 5 pesos. The percentage markup is 11 or 11%. Let's try another example. If Lourdes bought a handkerchief for 25 pesos and plans to sell it for 35 pesos, how much is the markup percentage based on cost? Step 1. Selling price minus cost is equal to peso markup. 35 pesos minus 25 pesos is equal to 10 pesos markup. Step 2. Peso markup 10 pesos. Cost buying 25 pesos. Percentage markup is 40%.
Did you get it? Great! Very good, students! That is how to calculate your percentage markup. It is important to know how to calculate percentage markup so you will be able to know how much you will gain. Now, we will answer the following questions to master what we have learned today. Are you ready?
Number 1. What is the percentage markup if the peso markup is 10 and the cost is 25? The correct answer is 40%. Number 2. What is the percentage markup if the peso markup is 25 and the cost is 50? The correct answer is 50%.
Did you get a perfect score? That's great! Good job, everyone! Now, let us assess what you have learned. Choose the correct answer among the given choices.
Number 1. The cost of your favorite snack is 25 pesos in the supermarket. You figured out that your canteen is selling it for 35 pesos. How much is the markup percentage based on your cost? Letter A, 40 or 40%. Letter B, 41 or 41%. Letter C, 35 or 35%. Letter D, 73 or 72%. The correct answer is letter A, 40 or 40%. Number 2. How much is the markup if Aling Nena sells her oranges for 30 pesos each if she has bought it from a farm for 25 pesos each? Letter A, 10 pesos. Letter B, 5 pesos. Letter C, 15 pesos. Letter D, 20 pesos. The correct answer is letter B, 5 pesos. Number 3. What is the percentage markup based on cost for one apple which costs 20 pesos if Bea sell it for 25 pesos? Letter A, 30 or 30%. Letter B, 29 or 29%. Letter C, 25 or 25%. Letter D, 27 or 27%. The correct answer is letter C, 25 or 25%. Number 4. You are planning to bake a cake and sell each slice for 10 pesos. If each slice costs 7 pesos, how much do you think is the markup percentage based on cost? Letter A, 31 or 31%. Letter B, 43 or 43%. Letter C, 30 or 30%. Letter D, 73 or 73%. The correct answer is letter B, 43 or 43%. Number 5. Martina bought 15 beautiful headbands from her supplier. Each cost 45 pesos. She plans to sell it for 75 pesos each. How much do you think will she get as profit for each headband? Letter A, 10 pesos. Letter B, 30 pesos. Letter C, 15 pesos. Letter D, 20 pesos. The correct answer is letter B, 30 pesos.
Let us remember, markup refers to the value that is added to the cost price of a product. The amount of markup allowed to the retailer determines the money he makes from selling every unit of the product. The higher the markup, the greater the cost to the consumer, and the greater money the retailer makes. I hope that you've learned a lot in our session today. In our next episode, we will discuss another fun and exciting lesson. I am Teacher Jevin Dumagat. See you again next time only here at Salida La Filipina TV. Good day!
Salida la Filipina, ang iyong pangarap ay kikislap. Salida la Filipina, ang kaunungan ay mapagpuntan. Salida la Filipina, edukasyon, abot kamay. Salida la Filipina, ang tagumpay sa tagumpay.
Mga kabataan, huwag panghinaan. Salida la Filipina ay bigyan daan. Ito ay magbibigay ng kaalaman. TV naman ngayon ang inyong paaralan. Mahirap man ang inyong sitwasyon. Tayo ay magtulungan para sa edukasyon. Bawat isa ay mayroong misyon. Matutong mabuti, maging inspirasyon.
Salida la Filipina, ang iyong pangarap ay kikislap. Salida